It's a car like this is the reason I'm in the restaurant rod business. I just love doing this. This car will be the most impressive thing you've ever seen.
Or smelled. Our finish wax is green apple. Yummers. I'm not supposed to talk.
Okay. Yummers. Let's do this, Matt.
Oh, excellent, excellent. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for your business. Sure. Thanks, and I'll get the paperwork off to you.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, this is such a great job. Great job. How do the young kids say it? I love me some me.
This is a call for celebration.
Okay.
Well, you nailed it, boss.
Thank you.
Just so you know, I'm not working on the car.
What?
You heard me. I'm not working on that car.
Sorry, I already got the cork started.
He's an award-winning actor and comedian known for bringing laughter to audiences across stand-up, television, and film. From his early days as a stand-up comic in the 80s to starring in Home Improvement and Last Man Standing and so many more, he has played Scott Calvin, the Santa Claus, by the way. He's voiced Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story franchise, and he's appeared in hits like Galaxy Quest, Christmas in the Cranks, and Wild Hogs. Tim Allen is now bringing his stand-up tour to Boise this January, and he's here to fill us in on all the details. Tim, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm tired just hearing all that stuff.
You've had such an incredible career. I have to just tell you up front, grew up watching you. You know, Tim the Toolman Taylor, such an iconic show, and so many of us have just absolutely fanned your career. I mean, from Buzz Lightyear to what you're doing now, and if anyone is a fan of yours, they know that you are a big car guy. You're a bit of a gearhead. Where are you joining us from, Tim?
This is my man space or cave or whatever they call it. Whatever the proper term is, but this is my garage that I built. I have a car shop in North Hollywood where I have a collection and I build hot rods, et cetera, et cetera. But here, this is my personal space. I got a little tool bench over here, all my collection of cameras and weird stuff on that side, and two of my favorite cars behind me, and here in my space.
And Tim, what are your two favorite cars? You got to tell me what we're looking at behind you.
Well, right now I can't show you because it's right behind me. It's called oh, you can't even see it, but it's called a GTD Mustang. It's a Mustang that they're going to race overseas, and it was probably a 2-year build from Ford Motor Company, and it's a very special. I raced for Ford for about 4 years in Trans Am, and this is really a race car for the street.
I want to talk about your career. I mean, because it spans stand-up, TV, and film. How do you approach each differently as a performer? Because they all require a different skill set.
Well, that's a good question. What I do is stand-up is my love. I've been doing it almost 38 years, which is weird, between Vegas and touring, and I love that because it changed my life, and I loved Richard Pryor. I saw him in concert when I was right out of college, and I said, boy, if I could do that. The gift that he gave me was I laughed so hard it changed my day, and it changed how I felt about everything. And so I became that, and that's what I love doing, is the gifts that when they're doing stand-up still. I just love surprising people with laughter because it changes everything, your mood. Movies is a specific skill that I've learned from great actors I've been able to play. Stand-up comic, I tend to do little short bits, and movies really taught me a skill set that I appreciated, but listening to directions, listening to other actors. Got to television is kind of what I like about shifting gears, Home Improvement, Last Man Standing, is we do it in front of a live studio audience, which sounds vintage. It's very different. All the new actors we've had on the show, shifting gears, they go, this is amazing, because you eventually do combine your filming, so they get to see the cameras, and then all of a sudden when you action, the audience is involved in it. You hear the actual laughter in it, and it's a very, I say vintage, but it's also how television started from my historical perspective. Vaudeville on stage, eventually they put cameras on stage, eventually they brought it to what it is. And so I love the 4-camera live show because it's a combination of everything I love about movies and everything I love about stand-up.
What inspired you, though, to kind of blend your passion of vehicles with your love of performing and create and star in shifting gears? You know, you're kind of giving fans a look into your personal life, if you will.
Yeah. Well, I said the idea when they came to me, Carrie Burke and Caroline Cassidy, two of the greatest bosses, along with Dana Walton, all these bosses I've had at 20th Century and ABC, pitched this idea, said, would you do another sitcom? And I said, you know, I would if I could do 3 things that I have not done yet. I did Home Improvement. I love tools. Last Man Standing, it was outdoor equipment. I love outdoor equipment and camping. I could do cars, and I also would like to have grown-up kids and grandkids, and I also like to deal with grief and loss. So they allowed me to script a loss of my wife it was like maybe 2 years ago I lost my wife, but I'm still not quite over it. And I love having grief part of this. And he's still a gruff, Archie Bunker-ish character. I wanted him to be a artist underneath. So you can't he's not stereotypically a working guy. He's a working guy of the arts, and I love the creative arts, and I have such admiration for the manufacturing arts and the arts. And then you add that to this dance studio thing we have. And in my real life, my car shop is right next to a dance studio, just like we did in the show.
I do have to ask you, though, really quick about Toy Story 5, because the teaser just dropped. Are you excited to be back and be Buzz Lightyear?
I'm more than excited. It's threatening because I love it. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of sessions all by myself, and Tom and I are really close friends, so he'll call me and say, did you do your session? And we're both very excited about what it is. Great director said 1, 2, and 3 Toy Stories are some of the best movies ever made, formulaic-wise, the script and everything else. 4, people had questions about, it was sad and tragic and dark. 5 is very, very different. And it's a fresh, the toys aren't being played with anymore. And that's because the world is different now.
Yes.
And is it the end of that? Or do we reunite with actually hands on our tools and not on our screens? And the whole idea is so darn fun. And it's all about Jesse's story. There's a B story that I can only give you a hint. There's a lot of buzz in the B story, a lot of buzzes. There's more than one buzz, and it breaks the wall in a way that's so darn humorous and so exciting. And I said, and I'm just probably 70% through it. As a matter of fact, go in this week to do another big session, so I'll probably get towards 80% of the movie I know. And I said, they still don't show you everything. Of course, I know where it's going. And I said, it is looking extremely fun.
That is so exciting. You're excited. I see how excited you are.
Yeah,
so now I'm super excited, and everybody else is just going to probably just be at the edge of their seat. I want to talk about your stand-up coming here to Idaho, because you're going to be here in January. How lucky are we?
How lucky am I? I'm a big Idaho fan. I got a lot of buddies in Idaho, and I'm a Colorado kid, and Idaho is always like Colorado on steroids to me, because you're a little bit north of us. Your mountains are gorgeous. Your lakes are gorgeous. The population reminds me of my Western roots. You're like the Wyoming niche. You get north of Colorado and you're a little different, but you're not quite south. You go to Texas, Oklahoma. The whole western states are amazing.
We're like if Colorado and Wyoming had a baby.
Yeah, and I said it's so fresh. The point of view, the perspective of Idaho. Like I said, you guys are lucky to be where you are.
Oh, thanks, Tim. And we're lucky to have you. We look so forward to having you here on stage.
I'm Tim Allen, and you're watching Idaho Today.